Hey friends, coming to you live to do a video about what to do if you have been accidentally glutened. So I have celiac disease. I am very sensitive to gluten. I can tell in about 15 to 20 minutes if I have been glutened. And Mark and I went to a restaurant. They had a gluten-free menu. We asked all the questions. We made it very clear that I had a gluten allergy. And even when they brought the food to the table, I double checked and I asked, hey, does this have gluten in it? And they said, nope, this is gluten-free. And then I started eating it. And then they came by and ran back and said, oh, this has gluten. So let's talk about what to do when you've been accidentally glutened. You know, sometimes we do the very best that we can, right? We ask the questions, we do the things in real life when you're traveling. So first thing that I did, I had this in my bag, is Terrazyme. This is our digestive enzyme. Digestive enzymes help to break down and absorb food. And there's one specific on here. There's actually several, but there's one that really helps specifically with gluten. So I took 2 of these, drank a ton of water, then I took 2 more, drank a ton of water, and then I took 2 more to just help to clear this out. So if you've been glutened, you want to have your Terrazyme with you. Ideally, you're taking this with meals anyways. Dr. Hill was talking about this during convention, how it's really important to be able to metabolize things correctly in the body. And if you're not taking a digestive enzyme, then the body has to work hard with that, and it's not allowing other mechanisms of metabolism for other things. So use your digestive enzyme. The next thing that I did was, for me, when I get glutened, I get digestive issues. My tummy doesn't feel good. I start to feel off, and I also will get really bad head tension. So I grab the past tense. I actually still have it a little bit going on right now, so I'll kind of demo what I do with that. So I roll it over my temples and forehead. Past tense is really amazing for any type of tension, aches, discomfort. I even roll the base of the spine and along the neck. Now this is intense. This oil is not diluted, so you want to be careful that you don't get it in your eyes, but I just rub it in as needed, rub it into the back, and then I do a nice big palm inhale to get that in. For some people, it's a little intense, so you can dilute this with fractionated coconut oil. You can make your own roller. For me, I actually like it full blast because it's very cooling, feels like an ice pack on my head when I'm not feeling well. So that's past tense. The next thing that I did, I actually have the Adaptive, the new calming blend, and I rolled that on my wrists to stay calm, right? When somebody just tells you, you've asked all the questions about, hey, does this have gluten in it? And you're told no, and then they run back and say, oh, by the way, it did have gluten. We want to stay calm. So I put this on to just help to calm my nervous system during a stressful moment there. I took the peppermint beadlets to help to calm down my tummy because I started having nauseous feelings and not feeling well. So took a couple of those. I was lucky that I had a Zendocrine dram in my bag. So again, this is why I always like to have little drams of oils, because you never know when something is going to happen. So Zendocrine's the detoxification blend. I did a couple drops right under the tongue, a couple drops in my water to have on hand as well. And then what I like to do is also apply it over the liver on the right-hand side here and over the kidneys, that lower flank area in the back. Also bottoms of the feet, if you can get someone to put it on your spine, do that as well. Now, the next thing that I'm going to take, this was the one thing that I didn't have with me at the restaurant, but I'm going to take right now, live with you, is activated charcoal. So when I have all my doTERRA supplements and things, I always do activated charcoal. I'm going to take 5 or 6 of these. So activated charcoal is a binder. It helps to get things out of the system very quickly. So this is something that we're just going to take right now with some water to get this out. If I was at home, I would also do a coffee enema because that really helps with liver detoxification and getting things out of the system. I don't have the supplies to do that, so we make do when we're traveling. But this is what the activated charcoal looks like. It's black, like charcoal. It's very dark, so we're gonna take, I'm gonna hit it hard. I'm gonna take 6 of these to really just start to work as a binder and get it out of the system. Little hack with swallowing pills, lifelong vitality, anything like that. I do a little bit of water in my mouth, pop them in. If you lean forward, they'll float to the top and you can swallow. So you can take multiple things at once with that. So that is what we are doing right now. I will continue to take lots of Terrazyme and activated charcoal to clear this out. I will say typically I will have some head tension. I would rate it around a 7 out of 10, but because I started these things right away in the restaurant, I would say it's like a 4 out of 10, so it's better. That's significant for me. We're going to keep doing tons of water, more Zendocrine on the feet, on the spine, and go to bed, right? Sleep it off. Drink tons of water to flush that out of your system, and tomorrow is a new day. Life happens. We do the best that we can, but this is why I am so grateful in this moment that I have oils to support me when I need it, because it's a bummer. And side note, soy sauce does have gluten, so I usually travel with these little guys. These are coconut aminos. To have those on hand, you can get them at Whole Foods is where I found these in the little packs. And yeah, real life, we do the best we can, but this too shall pass. I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully I can sleep it off. Usually before, it would take a full 24 hours after being gluten before I would feel better. With this protocol, the Terrazyme, the activated charcoal, the Zendocrine, using the essential oils, past tense, and then doing a coffee enema, if I'm home, I could reduce it to about 4 before all of that would pass. Oh, I also have Zendocrine soft gels. I took Zendocrine soft gels as well. So take the Zendocrine internally, use it topically. Those are my tips if you've been glutened. It's a question that I get asked a lot, and apparently I was supposed to share it because real life stuff happens even when we're very, very careful. Crazy things can happen. So those are my tips. I'm gonna go to bed, sleep this off, and we are gonna go to the Symphony of the Cells training tomorrow with Boyd Truman. I'm really excited about this training, so can't wait to learn more. Feel better soon. Have a good evening, and I hope these tips help somebody else so that if this accidentally happens to you, it can help you to feel better really, really fast. Have a good night. Bye.